I'm sitting with the microphone just to make things a little loose. I want to talk about the thing that I experienced in the workplace, as when I talk about neuroinclusion at the workplace, why not talk about when things fails? So I was doing my master's at the IT University, and during that time I was also working as a student assistant in a market development company. And we were going to do an export stunt on the Norwegian market. And this was just like my first job in business and not from nursing side. So I felt really not at home. Doing my master's, I felt like an imposter, like a lot of us do. We feel like imposters. Since I just did not have this business thing and did not have this information technology, and nobody did have the information technology at their DNA at that time, but it felt like I was just faking it every day. So I was doing the direct marketing material, and that went very well because I had to write it in Norwegian. And that was okay. But then we sent this direct marketing material out, and that was by snail mail at that time. And then what we was going to do after that was going to do canvas work in sales. So the job was to reach out to the people that we had sent the direct marketing material to, and then book a meeting with them at this fair in Norway. So we had to book meetings with Danish IT companies, with potential partners in Norway. And this was kind of just like telemarketing and telejob. And I was not comfortable with it at all. It was the first time of doing direct marketing, not really knowing what it is, not really knowing what the fair was about. And oh my god, I felt horrible, but I faked it and I called every day. But like every day I reached out and not making the daily targets. I was working with another Norwegian, and he was at CBS, Copenhagen Business School, and he was a really good salesman, and I felt the pressure so much, and I started to overthink it a lot. I can't do this, I'm not good at this, I don't know what I'm doing, oh my god, how can I do it? And I was thinking hundreds of thousands of negative thoughts about this, and I was sure that I was going to fail. And since I thought that I was doing a bad job, then I was convinced that my manager also thought that. So just like an early morning when I went to work, he said to me, "Hanne, will you meet me in the meeting room in 15 minutes?" And I completely panicked. I was just like, yes, this is over. He thinks I'm crap. I don't want to do this anymore. So when I went into the meeting, and I just said to him, before he said anything, I'm just like, yes, I know. So I'm quitting this job. I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do it, and yes, I really want to quit. And then he was just like a big question mark in his face, and he was just like, what? He was taken by a big surprise and just like, you're doing a great job. Why do you want to leave and why do you want to quit? So I got totally into my head, and I was the overthinking and the negative thinking and me feeling like an imposter. I just fired myself. So that I learned a lot from that. And I learned about how you communicate as a boss when you just like meet up in the morning and just like, if you say meet me in a meeting room in 15 minutes, that can create a lot of anxiety. So maybe if you're just like me, don't jump into conclusions at all. Mostly, all of the time, my managers are always telling me that I'm doing a good job, but I was so in my head, and yes, I fired myself. So lessons for you as an employer: please consider how you communicate things, especially to juniors. Yes. That was end of story time. Bye bye.